as someone who curates film festivals and also consults filmmakers on how to get their films into film festivals, can you talk about this issue of story and how important it is? Because there are so many more people armed with a camera, is the level, is it just so much harder to curate because now there's such a high volume, or is there a story issue there?
It's a little bit of both. So a Sundance this year is probably going to get about 7,500 pieces of short form, about 3,000 pieces of long form. At LA Film Festival, we will receive about 5,000 pieces of short form, including animation and documentary. Next year, we anticipate about 10,000 pieces of short form. That includes documentary. And we, as you noticed, aren't doubling how many days we do our festivals. We're not expanding with that same ratio how many films we're taking. It's similar to when Final Draft came in, or beat machines, or the different technology allowed us to learn how to do the craft in terms of the technical. But unless we take our responsibility in learning what the art is of it, and reaching out for information, studying, it doesn't mean you don't have to go to film school, which is fantastic, but you still have to learn. And so I think changing filmmakers' expectations of what their first or second films are going to do to get into a Sundance really depends on the storyteller. Some of us are natural storytellers. Some of us learn in different ways. Some of us go to school. Some of us just make 20 films and figure it out. Some nail it on their first film because they already had the vision and the focused and the people around them to help properly develop their storytelling. So picking up a camera is, the best thing is through that, the 10,000 pieces, I'm now seeing films from a kid with no money from any town, USA. And when I started in this business, I went to USC Film School and played with a lot of people who had resources, which really had homogenized who was getting 35 millimeter film and who could get on a Steenbeck and who could really get, one of 20 Panavision cameras that existed in town. And so to me, I'll take the little d democracy and I'll spend more time to find the new voices. I'm not going to see that many more great films, but I'm going to see them by different voices, and that's really exciting.